Good morning, Leland. Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Today is the last day of March. Today it's March 31st. Hope everybody's doing well out there this morning. I'd like to start off our morning with our morning pledge today, and I would like to introduce the Dean children that are going to lead us through our morning pledge this morning. So please stand and join us as the Dean children lead us through the pledge today. Give me 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry about that. Here we go.
I join to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Awesome job, Deans. Thank you very, very much for sharing that with us today. All right, so a couple announcements. What's going on today? All right, so our dress-up days this week. Yesterday was our spring break day. I want to give a shout out to those of you that shared or tagged us in some spring break pictures. And today is our sports day. So I've got my White Sox gear on. I'm missing my baseball. Opening day was the other day, or was supposed to be the other day. Obviously, devastating that it's not here, but we're good. Okay, so today, yes, it's Jersey Day. So please go ahead and share out some of you and your pictures and your sports gear. Tag us at the school, our Twitter feed, our Facebook feed. Don't have any of that, you can always email myself or really anybody at the school, and we'll make sure we kind of get it out and about to show that you're keeping up with the spirit here. Couple other things today. Yesterday I gave out the STEM challenge, and I got about 5 of you guys that shared some of the STEM activities that you did at home. Those were awesome activities. Thank you for doing that. Today I'm going to make it a PE day, and for a PE day I'm going to keep it simple. If you want to do a video of you doing some exercises, getting those type of things, you can go for it. Or if you just got some pictures or some things of you exercising and you want to share those, I think that's awesome too. And so what I'd like to do, I'd like to share a couple of my pictures when I was out and running a lot. And a couple of years ago, I went to Ireland and Scotland. And one of my favorite things that I did there was I got up every morning and I ran around Ireland and Scotland. And it was super cool. So I want to share with you some of my pictures of me jogging around and some of the sights that I got to see when I was by myself early morning. There weren't some people around. It was awesome. So one of those ways that exercise and kind of really helped me out, not only with my own health, but just for the fact of I got to get up and see the world where other tourists, I would say, just didn't see some of the things that I saw. So I got some pretty sweet pictures, and I got my pictures of me, obviously, or my selfies of my silly head. But yeah, if you could go ahead and on our PE day today, just share some pictures of you working out, or maybe you went on some nice runs and you want to share some of those pictures of the sights and things that you've seen when you were out jogging around. That would be an awesome way to promote our PE day today too. Okay, so I do have another photo that was shared to me yesterday that I felt was very fitting with this. It's not me, but Cameron Hastings last week or 2 weeks ago in our e-learning day, Mr. Martinson, put out to go on a walk with your dog. Well, Cameron doesn't have any dogs. Cameron has some Clydesdales though. So Cameron's mother shared with me this picture of Cameron and Cameron walking his Clydesdale. They went on a 3-mile walk that day. So that is A, pretty awesome picture. Thank you for sharing that with us. B, that goes really well with our PE day. So maybe Cameron and his Clydesdales will be out for a walk. Maybe you'll see him around today too. So thank you for sharing that with us. Couple other announcements that I have for today. First one, today, our national days. First off, today is National Bunsen Burner Day. So A Bunsen burner is an instrument used in a chemistry lab that creates fire to warm up our elements or warm up whatever you're using for those experiments. And it was created by chemist Robert Bunsen that started that. So today is the Bunsen burner day. But then this one probably hits better to me. It's National Tater Day. I love some taters. Any way, shape, or form, I'm going to eat some potatoes today. Maybe you will too on National Tater Day. Okay, this is day 2 of our e-learning that's going on, or kicking back up. ISB has released a couple of guidelines for schools on changing e-learning. Not too much of it has changed from what Leland had put out a couple of weeks ago, but I do just want to reiterate to people grades and assignments and things that get posted by teachers, how that works. I had some questions from some parents and some kids. So our goal as a school is we want to keep education moving forward. We want kids learning, even though they're not inside of our building, we want them to continue learning. Now, that being said, we know that this creates not being able to be in the building creates a huge hurdle for our teachers getting assignments out there. They're working extremely hard. They're learning just like everybody else is on this front. But they're working really hard to get good tasks, good assignments, things that the kids can do at home that are manageable, and they still go along with the curriculum, so our kids aren't missing out on educational experiences. Now, middle school and high school, I had a handful of parents kind of ask me, well, what about grades? What about grades? I heard that this doesn't count for anything. Well, it counts towards education. We want you to be smart. That's the purpose of the educational program in Leland. But your grades, so what ISB has said that what's going to happen with grades is no assignments that need to be turned in during this time can hurt your grade. So before e-learning started, let's just say you had a B. Okay, and then you start and you're really struggling with the e-learning platform and not getting quality work in, and maybe not getting assignments that are your best effort turned in, and they can't hurt your grade. Now, our teachers are still going to keep record and give you feedback. Sometimes that might be you met their expectations, you exceeded their expectations. Some of them might give you a percentage of how many you got right on it. They can't hurt your grade, but on the flip side, it can help your grade. So let's just say I did have that B and I want to strive to get that A, obviously. The work that you do during this time can help you. Okay, so if you are showing growth and you're showing improvement and you're doing these online tasks and assignments, it can help your grade become an A on that front. Okay, so grades can't hurt you, but they can help you during this time. But really, I mean, more importantly than any grade in my eyes is what are you learning? What are you learning? And that's the whole purpose of all these tasks and assignments that all of our teachers are putting out. It's not for you to get a pass fail. It's to help you learn and become a better individual. So keep that in mind, please, when you're getting homework sent your way. Another part with that is incomplete work. So if you are a student and you are deciding that you are not getting any of this turned in, you're not sending anything into your teachers, you can be marked down as an incomplete. And those assignments and those tasks will need to be made up once school is back in session. So, I mean, if you're, you're a high school student and you're sitting there like, oh, I got an A, I'm just going to be done. I wouldn't be so sure about that, okay? You still need to make sure you're staying on top of your tasks and assignments, because if you're not doing anything, it's going to be marked as an incomplete, and those tasks and assignments are going to be needed to be completed once school physically gets open back up again. Okay, so I wanted to just make sure everybody was aware of that when they're moving forward with e-learning, okay? Throughout this process, if you're having any problems with internet, communication with your teachers, make sure that you're reaching out. Talk to me. You can give me a phone call. You can email. Talk to your teachers about what's going on. They are still there. They're not just posting assignments and then running away from you guys. They want you to reach out. If you have questions, ask them. I know a lot of them are setting up virtual meetings, much like this kind of is. So make sure you're asking questions. Make sure you're getting the help that you need to be successful through this. Okay. I think then that those I don't have any birthdays today, so I believe that those are all my announcements for today. So I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' is sports gear pictures posted around, and then also your PE stuff. So what kind of activities are you out? What kind of out doing um, to support our PE day today? I believe then those are all my announcements. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. And as always, remember that excellence has no finish line.